The message saying park brake limited function service required in Ford cars usually pops up first when the battery is drained. The parking brake actuators are operated by the 12-volt battery, and if it goes low on voltage, the first thing you'll see is the parking brake warning. I would be very careful with modern Fords and their batteries, because if they go very low, you may potentially cause some harm to control modules and get stuck seeing a lot of warnings that makes no sense and are ghost problems that are hard to locate and fix. Anyway, the system in modern Ford vehicles works in such a way that if the ABS module stores any kind of codes, you will see two error messages: park brake limited function and also auto hold system fault. At the same time, if you apply the parking brake, in most cases it will be applied properly. The first thing you should try is to reset the parking brake. For this you will need to turn on the engine or just ignition, engage the parking brake, then immediately disengage it, then pause for about a second, then again engage and immediately disengage the parking brake. This may recalibrate the brake, but you may not hope that this is a long-term fix. This is obviously some coding problem in software, and Ford will most likely issue an update sooner or later, but for now there are no recalls or even bulletins, and dealers seem helpless. By the way, in pre-2020 models, you may also try pulling the parking brake button and holding it for several seconds to reset the system. Anyway, I recommend getting a good scanner and clearing all ABS codes that the ABS module may store. Also pay attention to the health of your battery. Several recent model years of Ford cars seem to be very hard on batteries. There are a lot of parasitic drains, and you should charge the battery once every several months if you don't drive your car really much or only drive it short distances. I've heard that Ford dealers often say it's the parking brake harness that's the culprit of the park brake limited function warning, and they charge about $1,000 to replace it. Well, it sounds very suspicious to me, and I wouldn't agree to pay for this repair. Maybe it makes sense to check all connections in this harness, but we need more information to make any conclusions. Of course, if your car is under warranty, you may let them replace the harness or whatever else as long as it's covered. If it's not under warranty anymore, I would try to find a good car electrician to inspect the harness and change a $10 wire or connector rather than the entire $1,000 harness.